Well, when it comes to music, singer Jay Brown, well, he's got a vibe. And his song by the same name had people rocking and rolling last year. Well, now his debut album is about to come out. In fact, it comes out today. It's called Chapter and Verse, and fans will discover some musical masterpieces on this project, like the song Don't Rush with Tank. We're glad to have Mr. Jay Brown back with us. How are you, man?
And thanks for having me. It's a blessing being here, man. I really appreciate you guys having me back.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, you know we love you here in Charlotte.
Oh, thanks, man. I love y'all too.
So let me ask you, the first single from the new project, Chapter and Verse, which is coming out today. The first single is called Simpin', right?
Simpin', correct,
and
yes.
For the people who have no clue or have forgotten what Simpin' means, go ahead and break it down again for the people.
I mean, to sum it up, basically simping just by definition, is basically a guy who is just basically doing too much for a woman. He's giving his all, not quite sure if the woman is actually doing or feeling the same. But in most cases, it's just mainly a guy doing too much, investing too much time in a woman, and it's not really being reciprocated. So that's pretty much where the term comes from.
And we've all been there, right?
I mean, personally, I've been there quite a few times. But yeah, I mean, certain people probably can relate to it. So yeah, that's basically, to sum it up, that's what it means. So for those of you who aren't familiar with me, my album will consist of love and just heartbreak and just a variation of different things, but it all comes down to love at the end of the day. So I just hope that people take away from what they take away from listening to this album is something that I took away from it, which is, it just takes you back to the place where it all started. And so in terms of love, so hopefully they get that same vibe.
And that's what the world needs more of. Love, sweet love, right?
Yeah, love, sweet love. That's what it's about. Nothing wrong with it.
But I want to ask you about you joined forces with he's an R&B king and an R&B
sure.
Heavy hitter, Tank, and you hook up on a project.
Yes.
How was it working with someone of his stature and musical caliber?
Well, to sum it up, Tank has been I've idolized Tank for so long, since I was in 7th grade. And so for me to work with someone who I've looked up to for so many years, it's beyond like anything I could have ever imagined in terms of my music career. But, the way everything gelled together, it was just timing. We worked together maybe 14 years ago. Fast forward 2021, we both were on the same tour. And then from there, we just progressively, kept working and communicating. And then from that point, we came up with my new single entitled Don't Rush featuring Tank, which is available on all downloadable platforms. Gotta throw that in there. What time it is.
We're gonna get there. Well, listen, tell me how life has changed for you. It's got to be a lot different today than it was even last year.
Life is good. I have no complaints. As long as I'm healthy, as long as my kids are healthy and they're happy, that's all that matters. So as far as my personal life, everything's good. As far as my music career, everything's good. So I'm just grateful and excited for the future.
And now you're hitting the stage more and more. I mean, when I first met you, we first interviewed, people weren't hitting the stage anyway.
Oh no, yeah, those days were long gone at that point, considering COVID. Yeah, it was sad, man.
Now I see you popping up everywhere. There's a video that I think you had posted. I tried to look for it last night and I didn't see it. You're performing on stage and you invite a fan up to join you, and she gets a little hands-on with you. But I think you take it all in stride, have a little fun with it. Does that happen a lot when you're performing?
It happens sometimes, but you have to pick and choose because nowadays you just gotta make sure that the woman's comfortable. So it's all in good fun, though. A lot of women, they enjoy coming on stage and interacting with me. So it's just all about the experience. Ladies' night. That's what I refer to it as. It's like ladies' night out. So when you come to my show, Just expect to enjoy yourself. That's all it is.
Well, speaking of ladies, I know there's a very special lady in your life, your mom, who is also known to belt out a beautiful tune. How much influence did she have on you musically?
Oh, gosh, I mean, a major influence. I would just say, to sum it up, she definitely was quite the influence in terms of, everything that I do right now. So, I credit her for everything that I've accomplished. So without her, I would have never been introduced to R&B. So yeah, shouts out to my mom.
Shouts out to mom. Shouts out to mom. Well, listen, we wish you so much success with
thank you, man.
Project Chapter and Verse, available
Chapter
to
and
you.
Verse.
Tell everybody where they need to go and how easy it is to get.
Yeah, so it's quite easy. Just go to your smartphone, Android, Apple, any smartphone device. You can connect there on any digital platform, download the singles, download my album, Chapter and Verse. It's quite simple. Follow me on Instagram at J Brown Music Only. That's all my handles for everything. So yeah, I just look forward to people supporting the movement.
All right, man. Well, listen, we're in your corner, and we're also going to be in the audience the next time you hit the stage in Charlotte.
I would love that. Come on out, man. Free tickets. Come on. Free tickets.
Great to catch up with you, man.
Man, you as well, man. I appreciate you, brother.
All right. Take care of yourself.
You as well.